We have laid 66 charges against 2 men believed to be running a firearms production and trafficking operation in Calgary. To date, in 2022, officers from across the service have seized 1,229 firearms, including 316 firearms determined to be crime guns. Of the crime guns seized this year, 9% are deemed to be homemade or 3D printed, which is a significant increase from previous years. 3D printed firearms are a growing trend that we are working to address through targeted enforcement. 3D printed guns function just like any other firearm and have the potential to cause real danger to our community. In November 2020, we became aware of an individual believed to be involved in the trafficking of firearms within Calgary. Upon further investigation, officers learned the suspect had recently purchased a 3D printer and believed the suspect was using the printer to manufacture firearms. After working to collect additional evidence in May 2022, search warrants were conducted at residences located in the communities of Dover and Seaton. As a result, we seized 3 3D printers, 5 complete 3D printed handguns and magazines, 5 partially printed handguns, as well as a small amount of drugs, ammunition, and other firearm assembly parts and tools. After further forensic examination by the CPS Forensic Firearms and Toolmark Lab, we were able to link this firearm manufacturing operation to a separate 3D printed firearm that was seized by CPS officers in May of 2022 as part of an unrelated investigation. Brandon Vincent Wagner has been charged with 38 firearms manufacturing, possession, and trafficking offenses, as well as 1 count of money laundering. Justin Kumar has been charged with 28 firearms trafficking and possession charges. So all the ones that you see here, with the exception of the gray one in the middle, they're all seized from this operation. The one in the middle, as I mentioned, was seized on a drug trafficking investigation completely separate from ours, from an address downtown. And after we then seized all our evidence from our operation, we linked it back. So these firearms will shoot around no different than any other firearm. And they can be made to look differently as well. These handguns are typically used in Calgary in our shootings. So you will see them look like this, and there is no way that a police officer will be able to identify the difference between a black painted water gun or pellet gun to one of these, the way that they're being made.